See if it- Oh yeah, that's perfect. Oh, it's gotta be like, oh, this works. Mm-hmm. You know, I even combed my hair for this. I even combed my hair for this. So y'all don't be seeing that because you doing something crazy every time. But that would be working, y'all. When I tell you, that would be working. And they work hard, real hard. But God works harder.
That's right.
God works way harder. Justified Talks with the white background been giving me beef since I changed it. I'm going back to the old, you know what I mean? Welcome back, y'all, to Wind Down Wednesdays. We gotta wait for a couple more people to get in here. I was having technical difficulties. It would not be me if I did not have some, but going forward, we're not gonna have them anymore. Okay? We're not. What's up, player play boo? I've been having technical difficulties like a motherfucker. Do you hear me? Oh shit, I cursed. See what that's what it is. Too much change start fucking shit up. Cause you know what? When I was doing shit the way I used to do shit on the hood booger good ghetto, cussing all that shit, the shit was lit. When I try to speak all professional, welcome to Justified Talks where we speak our mind, shit wanna go left. Okay. So I'm going back to it. I know, and that's it. Welcome to Justified Talks, y'all. It's Wind Down Wednesdays. Today is Sip, Reflect, and Reset Wednesday. You hear me? Okay. We're gonna sip, we're gonna unwind, we're gonna spill tea. All the tea. The good tea, the bad tea, any tea you could think of. And something we need a little bit more. We gonna talk on self care, y'all, because it's very so often we do not take care of ourselves when we need to. So, as I've poured in my cup, I just want to know, have y'all been pouring into your own cup to make yourselves, you know what I mean? To make yourselves, you know what I mean? Yeah. When I tell you I've been having, right before I was about to get on, you know what? It ain't even about that. Just like a glass needs a refill, so does your mind and your body. Okay? And that's what self-care is all about. Okay? What are some of your self-care routines, man? I was saying earlier how I get up early in the morning. Okay? Too early if you ask me. Once I get sponsored, you know what I'm saying? Once I get sponsored by whoever sponsors me, you see what I'm saying? Then I won't have to get up early. I could just hop on here and kick the shit with y'all. But I get up early, wash my face, take a shower, brush my teeth for 2 minutes because it's dental recommended. Floss if I have time. Sometimes I forget to floss. I ain't even gonna lie, but with all the spaces I got, I probably don't even need to floss for real. But I floss, take a shower. Sometimes if I have time, I put lotion on and oil and all that. And then I spray myself in perfume as if I'm going somewhere I've never been before. And I go to work. That's some of my self-care routine. Sometimes I make a milk and oatmeal paste and exfoliate my face with it. That's a cheap man's hack. Or you can do milk and brown sugar. But what are some of y'all self-care routines, man? How do y'all take care of yourselves? Because we all need to do that more often. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. hmm We got some new things going on around here. We about to change some things up. We trying to do things differently. We trying to do something, but Sometimes I got to be a little ghetto, my little ghetto self. In a perfect world, I'd steam my face weekly and soak my feet. I know that's right. Ain't nothing like a good foot soaking in some hot water. Or sometimes when they do it with the gel, that jelly substance. Oh man. Yo, that shit be chef's kiss, bro. That gel. A good nail day to take care of your hands and feet. Then have a nigga suck them. I know that's right, friend. In reality, I exfoliate, tone, and moisturize. I don't exfoliate as much as I should, but I do moisturize and try my best to tone. Manny and Petty is a must. Manny and Petty is a must. Which one looks better? Oh, you don't want to see the glare in my eye? Manny and Petty is definitely a must. Listen, if listen, one time for my birthday, I got my nails done. I paid $220 for a set. Okay, so I know you need some self care. You a new mommy. I know you need some self care. See it in my glasses. You want me to put my head down a little bit so you won't see my glasses? Yeah. So how you gonna get some? You need to go to a spa, Mayate, or something. Massage me, massage me too, and throw in a Korean body scrub. What's a Korean body scrub? Put me on. It sounds like there's a happy ending once it's finished. I'm just kidding. One time I got a massage as my form of self care, and the lady massaged the back of my neck, and when I tell you, my eyes hurt for a week. So I never went back and got a deep tissue massage. Like I had a headache, my eyes was hurting. I'm like, do I need new glasses? She had me, you know what I'm saying? So our next segment we gonna have is called Sipping on Boundaries, right? How setting boundaries protects your peace. Because a lot of people can't take it when you set your boundaries. Okay? Whether that's skipping on an exhausting group chat, because sometimes you can be in a group chat and these motherfuckers talk too much in here. Y'all talking too much. And you just gotta excuse yourself, whether you mute it or exit yourself stage left. You know what I'm saying? Or saying no to something that drains you. That's the best one. Like, like, yo, can you do this for me? Nah, man, I can't do that shit. Can you saying no is okay, yo. Y'all got sometimes we gotta say no for our own peace. I'm good on saying nah. I know that's right. I know that's right. Have you said no to something that drains you lately? I be saying fuck no. I know that's right, player. You definitely do be like fuck no. But have you said no to something that drains you lately? You know what work been draining me. And today I said no. I said, hell no. And I got the fuck out of there. Okay. Yeah, because you know what? This about to be the new job right here. Them damn kids drain me and they don't give a damn. Hell no, kids don't care. They do not care. You could be having a bad day, they're gonna bust in your room. It's gonna be something. You could have just gave them something, they want something else. You never get a break with kids unless you go on vacation. A nap is self care because I need my beauty rest. A nap is self care, but it can't be too long of a nap. That's why I hides in the bathroom. Do you know how many parents I know that hide in the bathroom from their kids? Because that's the only time you legit get private time. But sometimes they'll still bust in there on you. My sister-in-law hide in the bathroom all the time. Next thing you know, her husband in there, my brother. Next thing you know, the little kid, the daughter in there. Then she be like, yo, why all y'all in the bathroom? Then I pull up behind them. Like, yo, what's going on here? Y'all having a meeting without me? Just crazy. No type of boundaries. That's Avantier. That's funny. That's Avantier be hiding in the bathroom? And the kids be busting in on her? Shit. That all them kids. I hide in another state. You hear me? My sister-in-law got 4 kids. I'll be like, how the hell do you do it? I'll be hiding in another state. Do you hear me? I wouldn't hide in the bathroom. It's like that movie with that lady. She had them kids and left them kids, and she had them other kids, and she left their ass too. She left all 4 of them kids, okay? Um, sometimes self-care for me, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, is saying I love y'all, but tonight I'm choosing peace, okay? A glass of wine in my bed. I'm sorry, justifies I'm not getting on live tonight. Sometimes that's my form of self-care. Y'all know I could disappear sometimes. And for me, sometimes that's a good form of self-care. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, I gotta get away. I gotta have some time to myself. And I'm a middle child, so sometimes I just want to be by myself. Yes, give me next Netflix and Chardonnay. I know that's right. You can never go wrong with Chardonnay. Chardonnay. You can never go wrong with Chardonnay. I like a good red blend. Sometimes I like a little Merlot. You know, since we talk about wines, what's your favorite wines out there? I like Chardonnay. I like Merlot. I like Riesling. I like a little Riesling. Okay, White Zinfandel, White Zinfandel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like my wine. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like a little port too. When you get a port, and I'm not talking about Taylor port. I'm talking about that real port. When you get a port from like a winery, I went to a winery one time and I asked them for some port. And they was like, you sure? That's like 28%. I said, pour me up. But I heard port is cooking wine. That's why they sell it in the grocery store. Who knows? Um, we're gonna get into another a segment. Cooper Hawks has a dragon fruit, delicious. They got that ice wine. I don't think I ever had the dragon fruit, but that ice wine from Cooper's Hawk. Oh, the ice wine is not liquor. Ice wine ain't liquor. Ice wine is liquor. It ain't wine.
Can't be wine. You have to be
Man, that's wine. Cooper's Hawk is like a winery / a restaurant out here. It's really good. It's it be lit. The wine be good. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cheesecake Factory, they got good wine in there too. They got that night jar too. Oh, I ain't had that, Deja. Deja, I ain't had that. Now we gotta go to Cooper's Hawk and see what's popping one day. Taste all the wines in there and walk out falling over and shit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta take an Uber. I love my wine. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, when this podcast take over, I'm gonna have me a wine cellar. Oh, okay, period. Ew. It got brandy in it? Oh shit. Well, I wanna be down. We're gonna talk about the little luxuries that hit different. You know what I'm saying? Since we talking about self-care and stuff. Oh, I'm not loud enough for y'all. All right now. I got some affordable self-care ideas for y'all, okay? Because you don't have to pay $1,000 in a spa to take care of yourself. You see what I'm saying? At the crib, you could do a DIY facial. I just gave you one. Oatmeal and honey. I'm sorry, oatmeal and honey. You mix that together until it get to like a pasty substance, and you exfoliate your face with it. It becomes like a scrub. You can use it on your whole body. Just plain oats and honey, equal parts, till it's like. Or you can do um uh brown sugar and milk facial, where you mix brown sugar and some milk together, and you get that into a paste-like consistency. So it's more brown sugar than milk, and you exfoliate your skin with that too. You can use organic milk or natural milk, whatever you want to use, oat milk. As long as it's milk, you exfoliate really good with that. That's a good one. You do a DIY facial and you sip some wine or playing your favorite playlist during a bubble bath. When's the last time y'all took a bubble bath, man? I don't really like bubble baths. I really don't. I don't really like bubble baths. But I feel like every once in a while I could do one. You know what I mean? You get one in it. You get one in with some Epsom salt, a little lavender, a bath bomb. You know what I'm saying? Prop your iPad up, play some tunes, make sure the water hot as hell. You know, sometimes we need that. Like, why the kid got to be the only one swimming in the bath? Why we can't do it too? Why we can't, what I'm saying, take care of ourselves at home? You like a bubble bath? Player said, I like a bubble bath. I mean, you know what? I like a bubble bath in the right tub. It got to have some jets in there. Sometimes they don't need jets though. Cut some orange and lemons up for the bath too. Ooh. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about a bath, after I'm done taking a bath, I have to take a shower. Oh, you shower first? Oh no, I sit in the bath for about 30 minutes, get all pruny and shit. And then I get up, soak myself, and shower. I feel like it's double the work. Maybe that's why I don't like baths. And I almost drowned in one as a child. I fell asleep in a tub. Or like sometimes you ever get like a lounge set and it's just a lounge in. You take a shower or a bath or whatever it does, that whatever your form of self-care is, and you put on the new lounge set, you pop the tags and you just sit on your couch and shit. You like, yo, I feel good. No fucking way, what, Tati? Baths don't sit right with me. Slight shower, then bath. Nah. I got a bath then shower. Tati, no fucking way, what? Elaborate, boo. Are y'all sipping? Feeling like an auntie, huh? Who the auntie? I'm your age. Wait, what happened? What I miss? I missed something? No, I didn't. Okay, mindful moments while you sip. If you having some wine right now, a cocktail, some water, you should take a deep breath and reflect, man. Reflect on everything that you have. You know what I'm saying? Sabine almost drowned in an inch of water. Yes, but listen though. Wait, listen. Let me tell y'all. For real. I got story time about baths and waters and pools and shit. When I was 9, or maybe it was 7, I drowned in a pool, y'all. Like I really drowned in this pool. I was with my father in Miami and I drowned in a pool. And they had to take my little frail body out of the water and give me CPR and all that. I died, y'all. I should have lived the first life though, because the second one be getting me a little confused sometimes. But I drowned, y'all. And every time I call my dad and I'm like, yo, I'm about to go to the beach, he'd be like, remember what happened to you in the water? Almost drowned in an inch of water is ridiculous though. That's crazy. I almost drowned and I drowned. But yes, y'all. Shout out to y'all pulling up. We girl, it ain't nothing but a little bit of water almost took your friend out. It almost took me out, friend. I was almost gone. But what y'all got for me, man? Y'all got any self-care routines y'all would like for me to try, or something that y'all do that? Let me ask y'all a question. This ain't in the notebook. Is masturbation a form of self-care? Huh? Did y'all hear what I said? Take this little floaty and let's go. Masturbation is a form of self-care. Okay. Quiet time and writing. Yeah, that's nice. I like to write too. You know damn well it is. Tati say you know. Oh man, because if you don't know yourself, who will, huh? Oops, there goes my shirt up over my head. Oh my. Y'all knew that song was about masturbation? But nah, I don't know. I can't get jiggy with masturbating. Every time I masturbate, I feel like I did something wrong. And the Lord, I have to pray and ask God for forgiveness. So I just don't even do it. I just don't even do it. Okay? I just be like, you know what? My mother might be on here, so y'all got to chill. Listen, y'all don't get too crazy on here because my mama might be on here. I ain't sending her the new link. She know who I am, but I'm just saying. Listen. I think it is a form of self-care, and you gotta love yourself every way that you can. And if you feel like getting one off is your form of self-care, have at it. Feeling like the dead be watching you clean. Yo, for real, bro. For real. Yo, I'm freaky for asking that. Sabine, excuse me. Yeah, my mama might be on here. She alright though. Listen, let me say something. That shit nuts. Do you hear me? Absolutely not. I didn't send her the second link because I had a first link that was messed up. Now, if she didn't step her technology game up and she ended up here right now, it's nothing I can do. They should be minding their business. The ghosts should be minding their business. But don't you feel like whenever you masturbate, all your ancestors, your dead relatives, the Lord, everybody watching you? I ain't got time. Bean need to meet Rosie the goat. Yo, could you imagine you was to be letting one off and you fucking die? And yo, you fucking pass away, okay? And then everybody asking, yo, what happened to her? She was so young. How did she die? And they like she was playing with herself. Are you serious? I'd rather not. Okay? Because sometimes and you talk the way y'all be talking about Rosie the goat, I know y'all feel like y'all about to reach heaven, right? So no, I'm good. I'm good, bro. I pray they change the channel. Oh my god, yo. I feel like you only get like sacred, like nobody can see sex, like the ancestors and your dead relatives ain't watching when you married. I feel like when you're not married, they just all watching you in the corner, pointing their finger at you. That might be a form of self care for them in the afterlife.
You ain't right.
Nah, I don't know. I can't get too jiggy with it, man. I just feel dirty. I'm like, oh my God, my hands. I have to wash my hands. This is a lot going on. I'm like, oh, I turn red like a tomato from embarrassment. Like, oh man, not good night. Not good night. Tonight's episode was on self care. Shout out to y'all, man. You had to pull up real quick. What up, Joey? Where you been, man? I know the shift be crazy, man. Congratulations on the baby. Shout out to you pulling up. Tonight we talking about self-care, different self-care routines, setting boundaries and telling people no as a form of self-care, making sure that you don't drain yourself. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta pour into yourself. Don't drain giving everybody everything and not pouring into yourself and not getting nothing back. You feel what I'm saying? You got the, you feel me? While y'all taking the best nap, won't let, Won't have nothing left like Whitney. I have nothing, nothing, nothing. Yo, oh my God. Who have y'all taking the best nap? You talking about Rosie? Not Rosie. After you take the best nap, damn topic is lit. Gotta step my self care up. Yeah, man. You know what else I love, man? I love like I love a man that takes care of himself. You have to. It lets you know, it lets other people know, and it lets you know that you care about yourself. When you see somebody that legit like cares about their appearance, gets a haircut, you know, takes a shower